Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
What? Okay, well, has this always been a thing? Where have I been?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the WarGames NXT Takeover predictions, brought to you by the SmackDown podcast. I'm your host, Katie Baby.
Big.
There we go. Of course, I'm joined by the rest of the Smacked Triad. Is that what we call ourselves? Yes. Mm-hmm. Kevin Crazy, RN. Even though we're shooting this after our NXT recap. How you guys doing?
Dandy.
My God.
I got a lot of video games to play.
I cannot stand you. So
that's what I'm doing.
Alright, typically you can find us live on twitch.tv/putting you over. You can find us live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, the occasional Saturday or Sunday, depending on a pay-per-view. So you can find RN and Kyle live there tomorrow or Friday, depending on when you watch this. Actually, no, this is going up
today.
This is going up Friday morning. So today, I forgot when I was putting it up.
We're time travelers.
If you missed the live stream for any reason, for any of our lives, you can find the video from the podcast up on our YouTube page, youtube.com/SmackDrawPodcast. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. Subscribe. We're on the way to 200 subscribers. We are very close. Please subscribe. If you like to listen to the podcast, we have the audio form up on a plethora of podcast platforms. Basically everything you can think of, we're on it. Wrestling News World, check out the website.
8-track.
Did you say 8-track?
And that 8-track too.
No. That's not a thing. Check out WrestlingNewsWorld.com.
Not
bookmark
anymore,
the page.
Probably.
Make it your home for all the wrestling news, wants, and needs. Check out their articles, their podcasts, their premium content, all that jazz. And finally, help support us not only by doing the usual like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, download, what have you, but going where and doing what? Kevin.
Wearing underwear and doing what?
Oh, I'm kidding.
No, go to www.patreon.com/SmackDrawPodcast. You get those things that RN show, not his phone and the water jug, but the stickers, of course. But how dope would that be if there was a SmackDraw phone or a SmackDraw water jug? I think it'd be cool. Anyway, we'd you know, you can get shirts, you can tell us your wrestling opinions, we'll give you some advertising time because we're that cool. And you can see sneak peeks of some stuff on YouTube. Give us your money.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, you can get like the stickers, the unpopular wrestling opinions, all that jazz, and the t-shirt and advertising if you do the $25 tier. We gotta specify that.
Tug on my beard too.
Nobody wants to
specify
do that.
Shit. Don't lie.
Nobody wants to do that.
You want to do it more than anybody else.
That is I will not allow slander on this podcast of the host. I am not okay with this. I'm done with you. Let's talk about WarGames because that's literally why we're here. On Sunday, we have the WarGames Takeover. There's 5 matches on the card. We're going to go over each one. We're all going to say who we think is going to win. I may or may not give a little bit of backstory before each one. We'll see how I feel for each one. But starting with the most recently added match, we have Tommaso Champa taking on Timothy Thatcher. We saw in NXT, Champa got choked out by Thatcher because Champa cost Thatcher a match the other week. Their feud is barely begun, but they have a match on Sunday. RN, who do you have and why?
I want to go with Thatcher because I mean that's just my guy, but I think Ciampa's going to win this one, just because he's one of their top stars, and Thatcher hasn't quite got there yet. But that stupid shit they pulled on the Go Home show kind of makes me think different. But then I go back to my Go Home show logic. Whenever the heel is standing tall over the or over the face, that means the heel's losing. So,
All right.
Ciampa.
Kev?
Yeah, I mean that's Champa for all the same reasons. Honestly, that was the whole the same thing with like whoever, in the championship match, whoever's standing over the dude with the belt is probably going to be the dude that loses. That's kind of what I'm thinking with this one. Plus it's hard for me to believe that after Ciampa's been gone for so long that he's going to lose straight up like that to somebody like Thatcher, honestly. But
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I also have Champa because, like, he just got choked out. Obviously, he's gonna. We may get like psycho killer-esque Tommaso on Sunday. I don't know. I mean, I'm down with that,
I hope so.
but like, he's not gonna take getting choked out lightly, and Tommaso can go on a takeover like we have seen in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So I have Tommaso. So we're all in agreement. Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Easy. There we go.
Champa's gonna kill you.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Next up, we have the strap match. So we have Dexter Lumis, the creepiest MFer in NXT, taking on straight to the moon Cameron Grimes. I mean, this feud's been going on since like before Halloween Havoc.
Yep.
Cameron Grimes is 100% afraid of Dexter Lumis, and it's the funniest thing to see. So, Kevin, who do you have winning and why?
I can't imagine Dexter Lumis is going to lose a strap match against Cameron Grimes. Like, I mean, I love Cameron Grimes too. You guys know that. I really, really do. I think he's hilarious. He's pretty good in ring too, but like, I mean, Dexter Lumis he's the scariest fucking thing in wrestling right now. Maybe next to Abaddon. Like, they're the two scariest things in wrestling. I like Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% agreeing. It's Dexter Lumis. Like, the strap match was his idea. He's basically called out Cameron Grimes from running from him ever since Halloween Havoc and like the zombie ref and all the shenanigans that happened in that match. And like, Dexter Lumis is just like so unique and cool. Like, especially in the ring, like he's very like you don't expect him to do what he can do. And Cameron Grimes is his tight his tight jeggings, and like Cameron Grimes is fantastic as well. But Lumis is gonna win. Aaron?
Yeah, I want to, like, I'm torn on this one just because he won the last one and there's always on this 50-50 shit.
Yeah.
And I just know that, like, I'm wishing Cameron Grimes could actually get some bigger pay-per-view wins, but I just don't think they missed out not being able to push Dexter how they wanted with the ladder match and shit or whatever before because he hurt his ankle. So I think this is the start of where Lumis takes off. So I'm going with Lumis begrudgingly.
Yep.
Wow. All three of us 2 for 2. We're all agreeing. This next one we might have different opinions, so I guess we'll see. It is the triple threat match for the North American Championship. We have our champion Leon Ruff, who won the title 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
2 or 3 weeks, whatever.
Yeah, somewhere
2 or 3 weeks ago because of the Johnny Gargano champion's curse, basically. Or you can also call it the Sasha Banks curse.
I call it the wheel curse.
It's also a wheel curse.
Johnny Gargano.
It's a lot of things. Basically, Johnny beat Damian Priest at Halloween Havoc to become a 2-time NA champ. The next week on NXT, he lost to Leon Ruff. And now this constant feud between Damian Priest Johnny Gargano and Leon Ruff is culminating to this match at WarGames on Sunday. I'm going Gargano because with the ghost faces running around, they already helped them once. I really don't think like Ruff is walking out of this. I really don't think he's walking out as champ. So I'm putting money on Johnny Gargano. RN?
I'm going with Damien.
Also a good choice.
And that's only because of the ghost thing. I think that's just gonna backfire, or something's gonna happen, and then we'll get a real feud between him and Johnny again back up. But I think Damien's gonna win this one.
Yeah, I mean, I have Damien as well. But the reason I have Damien is because I feel like there's kind of like there's like a shaky alliance between him and Leon Ruff a little bit. So I kind of feel like they might take out, Gargano, and then Damien will beat the shit out of Leon Ruff, and that'll be that.
All right. I mean, it definitely was between Gargano and Damien for me. I'm going with I'm trusting my heart more so than logic, because there's really so hard to determine logic for this match.
Oh yeah, no, I think the only thing that most people
the fucking window.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Literally.
but I think everybody agrees that Ruff's title reign is over on Sunday, though. So
Or we're all wrong and Leon Ruff is still champ, but I hope that doesn't happen. So next up, we have the first of the two WarGames matches. We have the women's match. So we have Team Candice, which consists of Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, and the newly turned heel Toni Storm, taking on the now complete, as of this past Wednesday, Team Shotzi, which consists of Shotzi Blackheart, Rhea Ripley, Ember Moon, and the NXT Women's Champ Io Shirai. The feud between all of these women, I mean, all of these women are fantastic. We've literally just got done talking about this. Just tell me your reasoning for who you pick and why, RN.
I'm going with the faces, just because I wasn't gonna pick them at first, but then we said, as soon as EO joined, like I don't see them having their women's champ be on the losing team, and these war games always seem to go to the face team fucking anyway. So like I think that's how it's gonna go. I think EO or Shotzi is gonna come down to them being the last two, I would imagine. So I'm gonna go with the women's champion and her team.
All right, Kev.
Yeah, I totally agree. It was Io Shirai that put it for me, because I thought that before that it was kind of hard to call, because like the heel team is a little weird, but like we said, we talked about on the Go Home show recap, it's kind of like their Survivor Series. So sometimes you do have some strange alliances and stuff. So I can forgive that, but like it just there's something that feels like there's a lot more cohesion with the face team to me. I can't really put my finger on it, but yeah, I got the faces.
Yeah. I mean, the Team Shotzi has a common enemy, which is the entirety of Team Candice. Like, they all have a vendetta against them, each are one member of them for one reason or another. And this definitely was hard, and like you guys have basically said, until Io was added, because last year Rhea and Candice were both in the WarGames match, and they both were like on the winning team, because it basically was just the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Rhea Ripley, that was like the best performance maybe she's ever had. That was insane.
Because that's when Dakota Kai wrecked Tegan Knox and turned heel, which I'm still mad about, but that's fine.
I can't believe you're even saying that. Like, that felt like that was like 3 years ago.
Right?
Last year.
Literally.
Yeah.
We just talked about it. Time's not real. But I originally, actually, when we were doing the recap, I had Team Candice winning. But with Io being on the team, like, if they have their women's champ on the losing team, that's ballsy. So I'm going Team Shotzi for the win.
Yeah.
And finally, we have the second War Games match, the men's match. We have the Undisputed Era, who this is their third War Games match. They're obviously the vets in this. They're taking on Team Pat McAfee. So the team consists of Pat McAfee, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Oni Lorcan, and Danny Burch. They're Team Pat McAfee, whatever. For the brand, Kings of NXT, whatever you want to call them. It's Pat McAfee, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch, and the heater, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is the only member of Team Pat who has been in a War Games match, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because I don't. Well,
Pat
McAfee sure as
definitely
hell
hasn't been.
has not. No, I don't know. Yeah. So Pete Dunne is the only one on Team Pat that has any War Games experience. So Kevin, who do you have and why?
Undisputed Era, 100%. I mean, I can't imagine, especially like because they've kind of been like out of the limelight for quite a while now, you know, and they really brought them back together. I mean, look at what's happened lately with the title shot that Kyle O'Reilly had against Finn Balor. He lost that, but god damn it, that was a banger. You know, the feud that, you know, Adam Cole was having with Pat McAfee was pretty good, but, you know, like I said, they all got taken out, you know, by those guys. And it just feels like it's time to put them over again and have them be, you know, the top guys at NXT. Because, like, why the fuck not? They're the Undisputed Era. You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah. I mean, I agree. And they didn't win the War Games match last year. They won the first time they were in it, and they didn't win last year. And this is the first time they're going in as baby faces.
mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously I have Undisputed Era. Oh my god, Undisputed Era winning. Not just because I love Adam Cole and everything Undisputed Era does, but unless some screwy shit happens and we see a turn or something, which I really don't want to happen, I have Undisputed Era winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is.
You already know what time it is.
You already know what time it is. UE, they're not the underdogs. They're the prohibitive favorites.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the fuck out of them. I do think that it's going to be something screwy and something that's going to fuck it up. So I really don't want to pick Undisputed Era just because off of that fact alone. But yeah, I definitely think UE is going to win.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We agreed on all but one match.
And then RN and I agreed on that match.
And you guys agreed, so I'm the outlier on that.
It happens.
I mean, I guess we'll see what happens on Sunday. And
hopefully Kyle counts my picks this time.
Well, once Kyle sends out the predictions, because if you guys were not aware, we have like a fantasy predictions league poll thing. I don't even know what to call it. Where it's us four, so including Kyle and a few of basically people who've been with the show for a long time. We have we vote on, or not vote, we decide the winners of each match, and sometimes there's bonus points added, and so it's from now until Royal Rumble, and at the end we'll see who wins, and they win like a prize. I don't know, but I guess
take a dump in a box for them.
That's disgusting. Don't do that. I mean,
I was just throwing it out there.
Sunday after War Games, you will probably be able to tell if we were correct, or if all three of us suck and we just got everything wrong.
Right.
Like, you'll be able to tell once you watch us live, twitch.tv/putting you over. Because I wear that on my sleeve.
My favorite part of last year's War Games is when they panned to Britt Baker in the crowd, and they were like, "We have no idea that we did that," you know. But the thing is that she probably really did have the most genuine reaction out of everybody in that fucking arena at the time. I mean, I thought Adam Cole maybe was dead.
I think you know,
and
Didn't he go off the top? Didn't they fall off the top or something like that? I can't even remember.
What didn't
I don't think it was WarGames.
Kevin Owens jumped onto jumped off of the top of the cage onto him
That's
through
what I thought.
a table.
Yeah, they went through a table. Either they went together or one of them put him through the table. Like it was something.
I
Yeah.
didn't think it was WarGames though. I thought it was when he faced Johnny Gargano for the title, and they had that
Nah.
weird ass steel cage match.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
No, it was definitely at WarGames because it was after, because that one was like back before AEW had started on television, like Dynamite, and it was after Dynamite had started because it was like everybody knew who Britt Baker was, you know,
Yeah.
and all that sort of shit. I'm almost positive if it was at WarGames last year because it was a big deal because they were like, oh, we didn't know that it was Britt Baker, and it
Which
was like,
I
yeah,
genuinely
okay.
don't think they did.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You could not know your top guy's wife.
Girlfriend.
Well,
Just saying.
No, I mean,
I mean-
I get it though. Like I said, she probably did have the most,
Yeah.
the best reaction to the thing because like she was probably more invested in it than anybody else because she's like, oh shit, am I planning a funeral now and stuff, you know, like so. But yeah,
I don't know. I guess we'll have
It
to
was
see
funny.
come Sunday. So
yeah.
thank you guys.
Well, let's
for-
hope nobody actually dies.
Yeah,
for
let's
real,
hope
though.
nobody
I mean,
actually
I don't
dies,
want
like,
that to
at all.
happen.
Nobody wants that to happen.
or gets hurt.
Or gets hurt. Exactly. Like we don't want someone
I mean, not
else.
seriously. I mean, I maybe some bumps and bruises are okay. They are wrestling.
Maybe a little blood. I'm not gonna be mad at a little blood.
A little bit.
No
of blood.
broken bone.
A little
No
sensual
torn
stare down.
ligaments.
I wouldn't be mad at a sensual stare down either.
I'm fully
Thank you
aroused.
guys for watching. We will see you. The three of us will see you Sunday after WarGames. Bye.
Hey.
Deuces, bitches.